I feel like a lot of times people think the best version of myself is like a destination, somewhere you're headed. Like there's an end point, but honestly, it's actually a journey. The best version of yourself is a journey because you're constantly evolving. Your likes are changing. What you probably used to love way back in. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Juliet Okeme. Please do not make this your last time seeing my lovely face by hitting the subscribe button and turning on your post notifications so you do not miss any video when I post. And if this is not your first time here, welcome back. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing how to become the best version of yourself and starting your journey to becoming the best version of yourself. So I feel like a lot of times people think the best version of myself is like a destination, somewhere you're headed. Like there's an end point, but honestly, it's actually a journey. The best version of yourself is a journey because you're constantly evolving. Your likes are changing. What you probably used to love way back in high school or university is not the same as what you like now. So it's a journey, it's a process, and there is no destination. It's all in the process. You becoming better is a process. So the fun, the thrill, every single thing is in the process. I thought I should share with you guys some tips and tricks that I have learned in the course of becoming a better version of myself, because honestly, I'm constantly evolving and I'm constantly learning. But just like I have mentioned earlier, how much I'm committed to sharing this journey with you guys, sharing my journey with you guys. I mean, I thought it was okay for me to come on here and share with you if you're really keen on improving and becoming a better version of yourself. So first things first, if you are at that point in your life when you're like, oh my god, I need to be there, I need to be that girl, I need to be successful, this wasn't the life I envisioned for myself, I need a turnaround. I mean, this video is definitely for you, right? So first things first is you admitting and realizing that, okay, I need to make some changes. I'm not happy with where I am. I need to make changes. So it starts with your willingness to become better and your willingness to make those changes, those practical changes that will help you become a better version of yourself. That's where it starts. So if you're at that point right now where you want to turn around, you want things to change, it's a good thing, because some people never even realize that, okay, their life is going haywire. So that is the first step. Now that you're aware that, okay, a lot of things need to change around here, it's about time to start taking practical steps. If you're willing to take practical steps, then continue watching this video. First things first, now that you're aware that you need to make changes to who you are and become that girl and become that guy, becoming the best version of yourself, you need to invite the one who created you into the mix. Because the truth is, as long as you're existing, you're on your path through life, you may have picked up certain things along the way, from probably peer pressure, bad habits that you need to get rid of. Habits are very difficult to unlearn, and there are certain things you probably used to like as a child or as a grown-up, whichever the case may be, that you probably do not indulge in anymore. So at this point, you need to invite God into your life to let him lead, because in my opinion, the best life is a purposeful one. We're all created to actually have purpose here on earth. So thinking that you're going to be able to navigate life all by yourself, without any help, without any guidance, when you were actually built and created to be led by someone, I mean, it's a recipe for disaster if you ask me. You would definitely face challenges and trials along the way in becoming that girl and that person that you're supposed to be. And that is because the devil is constantly trying to stop people from becoming who they are truly meant to be. So it's a constant battle. And the truth is, we're in human form. We're not capable of winning this war all by ourselves, because we're not created to do so. We're not created to go through those difficult times and challenges all by ourselves. We're created to be led by God. So if you choose to not to do it without him, that's on you. You're gonna have to deal with whatever comes along with it. You're gonna have to, it's not in my opinion, it's not a very friendly path. I've tried it, it didn't work. You may choose to try it just to clarify your doubts, but in my opinion, it's not worth it, because you just spend a longer time trying to do something that you could have just done in less time. So the first step is actually inviting God into your life, for him to lead you, for him to direct you, for him to just be with you and then walk this path with you, because that is what you were created to be led by him. So another thing now would be to visualize your future self. Now, as kids, as a child, you may probably have thought, oh, when I grow up, I want to be this. I'm not talking about, oh, when I grow up, I want to be a doctor, I want to be this. But as a child, in your own space, privately, you may have envisioned a certain life for yourself. You may have said, oh, when I grow up, I want to probably be this person who lives this kind of life, whatever that may be for you. Start visualizing that person. Start thinking of yourself as that person. Start thinking of, okay, what will that person like? How will that person act? How will that person relate with people? What will that person eat? What kind of places would that person go to? What kind of clothes would that person wear? Right? You have to start thinking of yourself as that person. So start visualizing yourself. And honestly, the reason why I talked about letting God lead you before I talked about visualizing yourself is because sometimes what drives a person, a lot of us do not even know. It might be God, it might be the dark world. So to be sure that you're on the right path, that is why you actually needed God first. So God would drop those things and the idea of the person that you're meant to be and you're created to be in you, right? And he would help you sort of get rid of those bad habits that you may have picked up along the way. So visualize yourself and then start taking practical steps to becoming that person. Next thing you want to do is set those goals. Now that you've visualized that person, you've envisioned who that person wants to be, who you want to be, right? Start living life daily like that person. And that would only start when you set those goals. You could have your physical goals, your spiritual goals, your financial goals, skin goals, body goals, whatever they may be, right? If you would want to look a certain type of way, like your body type, right? Start taking practical steps towards becoming that person. Setting those goals would hold you accountable and help you create practical steps towards achieving those goals. It will help you create those daily habits that you need to achieve those goals. And that would now lead us to creating your daily habits. Now that you set those goals, you may have whatever goals you may have had or you may have set for yourself, whatever it is you do daily would lead to those goals or lead you away from those goals. So you have to create those habits daily. You might be tempted to probably create or write down a long list of habits that will lead you to your specific goals, like a physical, financial, and body goals, etc. And you may want to attack them at once. Well, I feel, yes, that happens to everyone, including me. You may feel the pump to just attack them all at once, but the truth is, it's always best to attack them one after the other, because it's going to take you less time to achieve some goals when you're taking them little by little than when you attack them all at once. It's going to take you way longer time. So say for instance, you have your body goals, right? You could start daily by creating a healthy eating habit. You could start by probably concentrating and focusing on eating right first. Then you can move on to getting physically active. You can, even with getting physically active, you can start by probably taking walks. Then you can graduate to doing cardio or even doing yoga, visiting the gym, and then that's how you build up from there. If you have some skin goals that you want to achieve within a period of time, it will be best for you to probably start by identifying your skin type and all that comes with it, and creating a healthy routine that you can stick to, and then you can build on that. You can start by creating a simple skincare routine, and then you can build off of that based off of your skin goals rather. So yeah, taking it little by little will definitely help you achieve your goals even faster, and it will be less chaotic, and it will help you curb that feeling of failure. So this now leads us to not being afraid to fail. Now, failure is part of progress, right? You may have set these goals, created this habit, and probably 1 week down the line, you realize you may have skipped certain days and not kept to those rules that you may have created for yourself. Don't feel bad about it. It's part of the process. I mean, you're a human being and you're bound to fail, and that's how you learn from it. So don't sweat it. Don't beat yourself over it. Be kind to yourself. Just the next day, try again. Keep trying. Continue trying. Don't stop trying, right? So every day, wake up and just try to get at it, regardless of what it is. Don't beat yourself up for failing. Rather, just try to identify where you got it wrong and then learn from it and just move on real quick. This will now lead us to being kind to yourself, loving yourself, showing yourself unconditional love. You need to understand that the journey to the best version of yourself requires a lot of patience. Don't be hard on yourself. Show yourself all the love that you can show yourself, as much as you deserve, right? Be patient with yourself. Tell yourself kind words. Don't be mean to yourself, because that's going to have an effect on you. It could even lead to depression. So be kind to yourself. Even when you're not getting it right, it's okay. It's okay. As long as you're still on the path, just continue at it. Don't sweat yourself. Whenever you need to take a break and just relax, do it. Whenever you need to go on a trip, do it. Whatever it is you need to do, be kind to yourself. Show yourself unconditional love. Put yourself first and stop people pleasing, because those people that you're trying to please, they're not prioritizing you. You're the only one who can prioritize yourself. So prioritize yourself over every other thing. And the investment that you make in yourself is the investment that will give you the most returns. So don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. Don't be afraid to say no when you need to. If it's not comfortable for you, please don't hesitate to say no. Right? And over time, you will realize that some habits that you probably had before, you're dropping them, you've picked up some new habits, and then you're just on that journey to becoming the best version of yourself. I hope I've been able to impact someone with this video, and I hope I've been able to leave some tips that will help you on your journey to becoming the best version of yourself. So if you enjoyed this video, just give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on your post notification so you do not miss a video when I post. Don't hesitate to leave me a comment if you need to, and connect with me on other social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.